Now we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, today what we'll learn it, right? You can do practice and you will get more knowledge on that. Okay.
Yeah.
After that, what I'll go ahead and check with you, like just check with whether the test output is coming or not after running, and check this emailable report and everything. Just try to understand.
Okay.
Now what I'll do that, I'll go ahead and check whether till now we didn't go for any like real-time application. Just we need to understand what we are doing. Get my point?
Yes.
Now let me config everything and drivers and test data. Let me set. Okay. I'll copy paste from the drivers from there to here. Okay. As of now, I given only for Chrome. We'll see that. Okay. The next step is what I need to do. Let me go ahead and do registration, right? Copy something from here to there. Okay. Now 1 second. Here, what is the prerequisite in the sense? Before test only, we have to use it for the like all the alternatives, all the like how can I say, all the drivers. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Before the drive, I mean before suit. See, sometimes people will do before suit, but that is not good. Okay, in future you might face many issues. So what I'm
Okay.
trying to do, better to go for like a before test. Means, see, let me open the hierarchy something. Test engine.xml, right? See, if you put before test, I mean the system itself not involved. You're getting my point, right?
Yeah.
So there may be some chance, or there may be a chance to get a failure. So always better to go for after suit, then better to go for add this test. Before test, in a sense, before doing any test, it will go on and it will check whether we need to do something else or not. Okay, that's what we need to understand. Then let me comment a few things that I want to understand, make you understand sometime. I might forget. Okay. Before this, a small 2 minutes. Okay. I mean, two things. Again, you should not come and say this is not covering. If I forget, I'll definitely reach you. Okay. Now let it be the first example. Here, there are some parameters are there. For example, now the parameters priority we given. Getting my point?
Yeah.
The same way we have some more parameters are there. Always run. Getting my point? Here we can say true. Or else enabled equal to true. Something like that we need to understand. After that, okay, after that, comma description. We can give any description for the particular one, like a sample test or something else. Getting my point? At the same time, depends on means, let's say for example, depends on group and depends on method. Depends on methods equal to, suppose I want to execute this method after this one, then what will happen? It will execute after this method. Getting my point?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Let's say for example, I put as it depends on, means this test method will be depends on this test, second test. Then only first this will be execute, then the second test will be execute. Because this one second test method will be execute first, then test method will be execute next. This is how. See, priority, always run, enable, description, and depends on something like that. Let me run it. Okay. What will happen? Is there any issue or is there any like a difference in the how can I say, the report and all? Will see that it's always failing because we wantedly failed something, right? Let it be. Now just go ahead and refresh that in the back side. Right side, go ahead and refresh it. emailable report. Open with web browser. Now, is something else is the difference? I think no difference.
No.
Getting my point?
Yeah.
It won't be any difference, but only thing is what we need to understand. If you click, if you set this one as the enabled or disabled or always run true or false, it won't be run, nothing much. Always run, if you put false, it won't be run. Enable it, it's a true, then only it's coming like that. But these things no one will be used in the real time. Maybe description can be used, remaining things nothing will be executed. Okay, no one will be used. Getting my point? And see, whenever you are doing this one, right, first second test method will be executed, then only test method will be executed. Here again, if I tell all these things, you will be in a confusion mode. What is the need of depends and what is the need of priority, and why if we mix together, what will happen? But no one will ask any questions at anywhere. Just you have to remember these things, whether these are the different parameters are available or not. Getting my point, right? Now what I'm doing, wantedly I'm commenting this one. You can refer this one if required at any time.
Okay.
Getting my point? Now let me close it. Then I'll go to the real-time exam. What I'm trying to do here, see, within the test only, we have to do some change. Now go to test base and check that here what are the concepts we are using. Fully Java concepts only we are following. Getting my point? Now system.set property we done. I'm trying to remove this one. This is simple method system.out.println, right? I removed. After that, sorry. Okay, after that, just I copy pasted from somewhere to here. Getting my point?
Yes.
Now I want to understand. See, the driver has to be available outside of this method. That is the good for always. That is first thing. And second thing is, whenever we are making as the test base as the like super class, then better to install as the like this is as the global object. Now public should be public. Why should be public? In a sense, this has to be overcome from other ways. I'll tell that. Okay, public driver equal to driver. Something I can put. Then finally I have to remove this one. Then only it will execute. Or else this will become a local variable. This will become a global variable. Always, if you come here, if you accept this one, it will give the null pointer exception. That you need to keep in mind. After that, if I change removing this one, this driver is now like a gray mode, right? It will become as the blue mode because it's a global thing. Getting my point?
Yeah.
If you're not putting this one, what will happen? This is another object and this is another object. There should be some mismatch, and if you go and accept this driver, it will give always null pointer exception. That is too bad.
Yeah.
Getting my point? Now, if I go ahead and run this one, just it will launch the browser and it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
And after the same time, now it's opened in a test, after test or after suit. See, before coming to the situation, after test suit only we have to close it. If you close for after test, what will happen? This will be closed and this will be closed. See, for each and every time this will be closed and this will be closed. So better to go for have the same for the after suit to close the browser. Getting my point?
Okay.
Now let me close the browser. After suit. Where is after suit? After suit, I think it's here. Okay. Driver dot close. Getting my point? Now let me close. If I run it, what will happen? Simply it will launch the browser and it will enter the URL. Finally, it will close the URL.
After shoot driver dot close is not there.
Oh my God. Okay, what I did right wrong. Yes, thank you.
Mm.
Okay, let me run it. It's saying some error message. Means something it's went wrong. Okay, getting my
Mm.
point, right? Now, see, before suit method is happened, after that having some issue. Now go ahead and check that illegal argument, the driver executable path. Oh, sorry. The path is not the correct way. Just we are copy pasted from there to here, right? RES drivers.
Okay. Driver
Under
space.
RES. You're getting my point, right? Under RES
Yes.
only we have to do.
Yes.
Getting my point?
Mm. Yes. Yes.
So if the driver is mismatching, it's saying that illegal state exception, the driver executable path does not exist. The given
Mm.
location.
Mm.
Okay, let me run it again. See, whenever we made any problems, right, then only we'll get to know, more idea on that.
Yes. True.
Let me try to run it again. Again, it's went somewhere. Okay, no issue. We'll see that. Illegal state. Again, it is saying the driver executable found Puma classes test ng
Dot is
within the
there.
RES dot. I think dot has to be removed.
Yeah. Dot is
I'm
there.
not sure.
Mm.
No. Slash. I need to put here. Sorry. Now it should work. We'll see that. Now it's going
Mm.
right.
Mm.
Just we need to understand these things, okay, while doing any configuration, while copy pasting, we need to take. Now it's maximize. It's entering something. This is how we need to encourage. We have to do that. See, now within this one it's loading. After loading that, again it is loading. Why again it is loading 2 times? Are you able
After.
to understand here the reason, right? Two 2 times we are doing that. Means let me open here. Before test will call for this one, at the same
Yes.
time before test will call this one.
Yes. We got to. Yeah.
And if you observe here, 2 times it got opened, but only 1 time got closed. Getting my point?
Mm. No, I'm not getting.
No. Here 2 times browser is open, but only 1 time got closed and 1 time is not closed.
Yeah. One is showing. Yes.
Yeah. What happens is, if you are doing in this way, whenever 2 browsers are happening, the current browser, see, whenever we move from here to here, this one won't come. Okay, now what we can solve this problem, instead of putting this driver dot close method after suit, we can go ahead and do that in a
After test.
like after method, after test method.
After test. Yeah.
Okay, again this
So.
also some problem. No, again this also some problem. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I'll explain. After test, right? After test only, correct. Okay.
Mm.
Again, this is also having some issue. I'll explain clearly. Okay. Let me run it.
Okay.
Just observe what's happening in this.
Mm.
Now it will run 2 browsers. Then it will close 2 browsers one by one. Okay. As of now, this is only one browser. Let me close this one. Okay. After that, there is no browsers. Now it's open one browser. Okay. This is very important that we need to understand what we are doing now. I'm not sure the page got very slow, or else the network is slow. For me, network is good, I think. Now, if you see, it's closed something. You're getting my point, right?
Yeah. It closed. Yeah.
Now it's opening for the again next time. We'll see
Yes.
that. Now this is for the second browser. Getting my
Yeah.
point?
Yes.
Now the second time, right? Whatever the things we are executing, all these things will be executed. Okay, now go ahead and check this one, the result. See, John is failed. We wantedly failed something, right? Remaining things, all things got passed, and it's closed to browsers. Means for each and every test, what we are doing for each and every test, okay? For each and every test, where is one? For each and every test, we we started new browser and we stopped.
Yeah.
Now this is for example only. What I will do now, okay? And see, this is for this one also before test will be execute. For this one also before test will be execute. Getting my point? Now
Yes, yes.
I don't want to use like this. One is Chrome test, another one is a Firefox test. Getting my point? I want to do that Firefox test. Now in the second example, let me go ahead and do that for the create for the things like how can I say for the Chrome test. Now Chrome test is over, and again the second one is Firefox. But if I do here, there will be some mismatch. Getting my point? But what I will do now, there is one concept called. Do you want me to fill this test methods as well? Not required,
Yeah.
right? You can use it, right?
I can use it. No.
The reason, right, why we need to waste our time here. Okay.
Okay.
What I will do, there is some concept called browser or parameter. See here, if I go ahead and check it here, some parameter something is there. Not sure. Let me do it. I don't know. Nothing is coming here. For you, it's coming. Did you observe that?
No, let me check here.
I don't know why. Again, I had to go ahead and Google and copy paste here. Okay. The parameterization, I need to go for it. That's why I'm thinking. Where is that? Param. There is no param. Some background noise. Some param. Nothing is there. And then, yeah. Param. There is param. Where is param? Yeah. Here you are able to see, right? Some parameter. Okay. The same parameter has to be given. I don't know why it's not coming for me.
Me too, it's not coming.
Even I don't know. Let me check. Okay. It should come now like parameter. Here, the parameter name and parameter value. For example, it is a Chrome test. What I will do, parameter name, it's a browser.
Okay.
And the same has to be available in the both the cases, both the tests. Getting my point?
Okay.
Sorry. BROWSER, browser. Okay. Then here I can go for the Chrome. Here I can go for the Firefox. Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, this is for example. This test case I need to execute for the browser, and these test cases I need to execute for the like Firefox browser. Getting my point? The second point. Yeah, second point. Okay. The second point is here we are giving some parameterization. The same way, if you observe here in the test base or something else, art parameter has to be given. This one. Getting my point? Before test, see, before test only people. Okay. Now art parameters. Test. Okay. See where we are doing this one, right? Here at something. Parameters, not the parameter. Parameters we have to go. See, parameter is different. Parameters is comes under annotations.
Okay.
Okay. After that, what we need to give? Here we need to give the parameter name. What is the parameter name in the sense? Directly just this is the name.
Browser.
Browser. Getting my point? Okay, sometimes people will use without this one also. Getting my point? Parameters. Parameters we are passing. If we have more than one, then we can go ahead and give the set method and that open braces and close braces, then comma we can go ahead. But if it is a single one, we don't want to do that. Now, let's say for example, here if you pass as the name as the browser, whatever the value is there Chrome, that value automatically comes this one, and we need to pass it carry as the one string argument, string browser name. And even browser also can put. If I put browser, you will be in a get confusion mode. That's why I'm not putting that. Okay. Then how it will execute, right? Whatever the value as the parameter you are passing here, the same will be reflect in this case. And it will come to one, it will browser is there, right? Always this browser inside the parameter and inside the test engine.xml name should be match. Getting my point? And the same name has to be available in how many test sets are there. This is one test, this is one test, like that. It has to go like that. Hope this is clear.
Yeah.
Now let's say for example we use, and in the same browser we need to put the like if condition. Why we need to put if condition? In the sense, based on the browser type only we have to initialize the Chrome or something else. If condition, I'm putting browser name. See, now whatever the value you are passing here, okay, it will come the browser and it will read the value from here, and it will point to from this one to here, it will come automatically. Then from there it will need to check browser name dot equals ignore case. Why we need to put as the equals ignore case? In the sense, let's say for example, sometimes if you put here as the small Chrome, small c, then it will be a bigger problem. So what I'm trying to say, don't put any equals and contains. Just to go ahead and check with the equals ignore case. Then it will ignore the case level. Equals ignore case of Chrome. Then if it is a Chrome browser, then these things has to be done. Getting my point? If you are not getting anything, let me know here. Are you able to get something here?
Yes.
Okay, then I removed comments. Okay, now else. If the else if condition again we need to put. Okay, here let me copy from here to here. What is the next thing what we need to understand here?
Next one.
The second one is Firefox.
Yeah.
My point, just copy the same thing and paste it here.
Firefox, yeah.
Now, if the Firefox is given, then we need to set the things for the Firefox. Getting my point?
Okay.
Now, see, if the browser is same thing, then what we need to understand here, I'm trying to remove these two things and we need to go for it the maximization. I'll do that now. Okay. Before that Chrome is done. Now I need to go for the like a Firefox. See, whenever we have Firefox, we need one extra parameter and one extra drive. Let's say for example, the system dot set property of this one, again we need to put it. Okay, system dot set property. In this system dot set property, here the web driver dot Chrome dot driver is there. No, now we have to put echo driver. Okay, and Gecko driver we need to download from the Google. Getting my
Yes,
point?
yes. Yes.
Now let me go ahead and check that. Let me go ahead and check that. Like a Gecko driver. Directly you can type here and you can go ahead. Or else what we can do, directly we can go for Selenium dev. There is some downloads button. I told you, right, how to do that.
Yes. Yes.
Downloads, within the downloads, some third-party plugins and jar something has to be there. Okay, here within that platforms and browser has to be there. Browsers, if you go ahead and check that documentation here for the Firefox. Is it make sense?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now see here, you need to understand. See, many things are there. Firefox minimum version, maximum version, something like that. These are the versions. Now what I can do now, let me go ahead and check that the following table row shows the like given releases. Just go ahead and click on the Gecko driver releases. Then it will navigate to from there to GitHub directly. From there is some option called download or releases. We'll see that, and it is assets and a zip folder. What we need to understand here, there are again Linux version is there, Mac version is there, Windows version is there. But if you see here, for Windows, two types of versions are there, Win32 and Win64.
Yeah.
But if you go to Chrome, only Windows 32 is available. That is the thing we need to understand. Getting my point?
Yes.
Let me go ahead and click this one. It will download as the zip file. From there, I need to like copy paste that file that is called as the Gecko driver. Okay.
Yeah.
Why we are calling as the Gecko driver in the sense the engine how they developed by the Firefox is called as the Gecko engine. Get my point? We are calling as the Gecko driver. Now Gecko driver. Let me copy and paste it into this thing. It's covered. Now inside the drivers, what I need to change it here?
Gecko driver dot.
GECKO. Gecko driver.exe. Hope this is clear.
Yes, yes.
Now that's next step is here driver equal to new. What is the driver? New driver which I need to put here? Firefox driver. Firefox driver. This is the fourth option. Hope this is clear.
Yeah.
Now the fourth option. If the fourth option is done, then what we need to understand here. Again, driver.manage.maximize, we have to do it. Again, driver.get, we need to do it like that. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Now, what I'm trying to do here, there are two types of code. Again, these all three lines are getting two times is done. So, what I'm going to do now, let me go ahead and Control X and remove from here to within the main method. I mean this main method. Then I'll remove these two from here. These two lines from here as well. Then only for this one also it will execute first. And this one also it will execute. There is no dependency, and it's very clear, right? Now we are able to understand something.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, let's say for example, if you are not passing any Chrome, if you are not passing any Firefox, let's say for example, something else you are passing. Then it will say system.out.println, please pass the parameter in testng.xml either Chrome or, get my point, either Chrome or Firefox.
Okay.
Getting my point? Means if you are not passing the exact value. Now what will happen for this one? Firefox will be launched. For this one, Chrome will be launched. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Now let me run it. If you're not getting anything, let me know.
Okay.
This is called cross-browsing testing,
Yeah.
multi-browser testing, and parallel testing also will come in the same thing. That
Okay.
yet to we'll see that.
Suppose if you don't want to do two browsers, if we go for only one browser, no need of putting parameters. Is it?
And don't want to put any parameter. That's it. Simple thing.
Yeah. Mm. Mm.
Yes, everything is recorded, right? You can get it easily. Okay. Now see, it's open in a Chrome. It's over. It's closed.
Yes.
And now it will run for the like Mozilla Firefox. It's running. It's still
Mm.
load. I mean, not yet completed. Now
Mm.
see, the same URL it will put.
Mm.
If we want to go for the another URL also, you can do it here.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
But always that is not the good option.
Checking the cross browsing on the same things we have to. Yeah.
I mean, why cross browsing testing is nothing but we need to understand whether different browsers are having the
Well,
same compatibility or not by using the
yeah.
same application.
Mm.
That is the main agenda.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we are able to get something. But
Mm.
what's happening right now, this is called as the like cross browsing testing or multi-browser testing, the same thing, but
Mm.
not at parallel testing. Getting my point? We are not doing
Mm.
any parallel testing till now. This is called as the like cross browsing testing or multi-browser testing. People will ask you how to achieve the cross browsing testing or multi-browser testing in Selenium through test engine. Simple. This is the parameter we need to pass it, and this is the condition what we need to put it here. And the same
Mm.
thing in the test base or somewhere else we have to put based on the conditions like this.
Mm. Mm.
Hope this is clear.
Yes. Yes.
Now till now we are not going for any like see what happened now. If I run it now, first Chrome is executing, then it's
Mm.
stopping. After that Firefox is executing. Getting my point?
Mm.
Now
Yes.
I don't want to be in that situation. I have to be work like at the same time both has to be work.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is called as the
Mm.
parallel execution. Mean at
Okay.
the
Okay.
same time Chrome has to be launched, at the same time Firefox has to be launched. Now let me go ahead and check that. There is one concept called parallel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also not coming. Yeah, my god, my bad, it's not coming. Okay, let me search for parallel. Yeah, here is the red parallel. If you're able to see here,
Yeah.
parallel, if I put as the parallel tests, means
Mm.
this is the test right here. Tests are there, methods are there, classes are there, something like that we can put. I'm not sure why it is not coming, but we
Mm.
can go ahead always for the tests.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Then what will happen, right? This will be execute at the same time. The same time it will be execute. And now what is the thread count? Now we are asking, right? The thread count is nothing but how many browser has to be run at the same time. That is called as the thread count.
Okay.
Okay, as of now I can put 2. If I put 1
2.
it will be a problem because it's a
Yeah.
2 here, but maximum is 5. 5 threads at a time can be run through test ng. That is the max count. Let's say for
Okay.
example now I'm running as the 2 but it is count is 5, then the count is higher, no issue. The count is
Okay.
lesser than what we are expecting, then the
Mm.
problem will come. Means if I
Okay.
put 1, we are trying to do 2 browsers, then it will be a bigger problem. If you
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
for the 5 browsers, if you run 2 browsers, then that is also fine, no issues. Let me go ahead and run it now. You will feel something different.
Okay.
You might be like feeling something is different, but you can observe that. Now see, this is running at the same time.
Mm.
See,
Parallel it is working. Mm.
parallel execution is happening.
Mm. Yes.
You get my point?
Yes. Yes.
That is how we need to understand. You can follow all my videos again and again. Okay, if you're not getting, you should be get. That is no doubt.
Yeah, yeah. When writing coding, do we need to put all the methods like before test method, after test? Test method is important, like suit, class.
Yes, suit, right? Suit might be required, it might not be required, but test method should be there.
Yeah, test is mandatory. Like class, these all things are not required to add.
Not required sometimes if you are trying to do any skipping or anything. Let's say, for example, one method, one class to another class while switching. If you want to know something, you can
Mm.
implement, or else you can skip it.
Okay. Mm.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
this is called as the parallel testing.
Yeah.
Okay, but as of now we are not doing anything like real time. But see, going forward, how can I say, the test engine also no one is used in the real time maximum.
Really?
Now the
Okay.
market trends are moving towards to the like
J.
BDD Cucumber.
Oh, big. Okay.
Okay. Now
Okay.
till now, if you have any issues, let me know. And if you are good, okay, then we'll go for the next class called reading that like test data from outside of the, like I mean, without hard coding, we have to read the data from the outside.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Okay.
by tomorrow.
We'll
And
see tomorrow.
meantime, yeah, I mean tomorrow next class.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Mm, mm,
Okay.
mm.
Meantime, just do and check that, right? I mean, whatever the data you are using, and you have to
Yeah.
be ready thoroughly. Do how can I say, like practice. Then only
Yeah.
we are
Sure.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I will do everything. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then that's it from my side for today. Okay.
Okay.
We'll connect.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.